The Roborock vacuum is a product I've researched thoroughly, going through its specs, user feedback, and comparing it against similar products in the category. I want to be upfront that this review is not sponsored by the brand, but I do have an affiliate link in the description, which means I'll earn a commission if you decide to buy it through that link. However, that doesn't influence my assessment, and I'm here to give you a structured, honest review. The Roborock vacuum is a robot vacuum and mop, designed for people who want a low-maintenance cleaning solution for their homes. It's positioned in the mid to high-end price tier, typically around $500 to $700, which is a significant investment, but it's also a product that's packed with features. If you're someone who values convenience, has a medium to large-sized home, and is willing to pay a premium for a product that can handle both vacuuming and mopping, then the Roborock vacuum might be worth considering. In terms of build and box contents, the Roborock vacuum is made of a combination of plastic and metal materials, with a sleek and compact form factor that weighs around 7 to 8 pounds. The finish is a matte black, which looks modern and understated. Typically, you'll get the vacuum itself, the charging dock, a 2.7L sealed dust bag, and some additional accessories like a cleaning brush and a mop attachment. One thing to note is that some users have reported issues with the vacuum's wheels getting stuck or the mop attachment not being as effective on certain types of floors, but overall, the build quality seems solid. Now, let's talk about real-world use, which is where the Roborock vacuum really shines. One scenario where it excels is in daily maintenance cleaning. If you have a busy schedule and just want to keep your floors tidy, this thing is a game changer. It's quiet, efficient, and can navigate around furniture with ease. The PreciSense LiDAR navigation system is impressively accurate, and the 10,000 Pascal suction power is more than enough to pick up dirt, dust, and pet hair. I've seen reviews from people with multiple pets, and they swear by the Roborock vacuum's ability to keep their homes clean. Another scenario where the Roborock vacuum works well is in larger homes with multiple rooms. The self-emptying feature is a huge convenience, as it can go for weeks without needing to be emptied, and the app control allows you to schedule cleanings and customize the vacuum's route. However, if you have a very large home with a lot of complex layouts or multiple levels, you might need to consider additional units or a more advanced mapping system. On the other hand, there are scenarios where the Roborock vacuum might not be the best choice. For example, if you have a very small home or apartment, you might find that the vacuum is overkill, and a more basic model would suffice. Additionally, if you have a lot of very dark or very light-colored floors, the Roborock vacuum's navigation system might struggle to detect the boundaries, which could lead to some issues with mapping and cleaning. In terms of weaknesses, one area where the Roborock vacuum falls short is in its value proposition. While it's a fantastic product, the price is steep, and some users might find that it's not worth the investment, especially if they're on a tighter budget. Another weakness is the limited battery life, which typically lasts around 2 to 3 hours, depending on the cleaning mode and the size of the area being cleaned. This means you might need to recharge the vacuum mid-cycle, which can be inconvenient. Finally, some users have reported issues with the vacuum's customer support, which can be slow to respond or unhelpful in resolving issues. However, it's worth noting that the Roborock vacuum is a premium product, and you're paying for the convenience, features, and quality. If you're willing to invest in a high-end robot vacuum, you'll likely find that the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. And if you're concerned about the price, I'd recommend checking the current pricing in the description, where you'll find an affiliate link to Amazon. In my verdict, the Roborock vacuum is suited for two specific types of buyers: those who value convenience and are willing to pay a premium for a high-end product, and those who have medium to large-sized homes with multiple rooms and need a reliable, efficient cleaning solution. On the other hand, if you're on a tight budget or have a very small home, you might want to look elsewhere. But if you're the right buyer, I genuinely believe that the Roborock vacuum is a solid investment, and you can trust that it'll deliver on its promises. So go ahead, click the link in the description, and experience the